Waluigi, one of the biggest characters to ever be in the whole Mario series. But for those of you who don't know who he is supposed to be Luigi's rival in many of the Mario spin-off games, such as the Mario Party series, the Mario Kart series, and the Mario Sports games. But for today, in today's video, I'm going to be giving Waluigi his own origin story, because since he hasn't really been talked about that much in many of his game appearances and stuff, and we don't really know too much about the guy, of where he came from. So I've decided to give him his own origin story to figure out, where he came from and how he ends up meeting Wario, and why they end up becoming best friends, also brothers. So we're going to start all the way back to when Waluigi was a baby, with this little picture of him as a baby, as you can pretty much see. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say that Waluigi basically was abandoned by his parents because of how just really weird looking he was. But, yeah, we're just going to say he got abandoned. He basically his parents didn't really care for him, and he just went around just being a little baby with no parents, and just suffered a lot throughout his childhood. So then, as he becomes older, he decides to just become a really just kind of pretty evil kind of person, and just wants to show that he can be one of the most amazing people, no matter what anybody else thinks of him. So he decides to go and open his own construction business, as we can see by one of the go-karts that he drives in Mario Kart DS, which is called the Gold Mantis, which is an excavator. And then, of course, another way we can kind of see him being in the whole construction kind of thing is, I think it's in Mario Party 3. Just gotta look it up real quick. Okay, yeah, it is in Mario Party 3, which was basically the first ever Mario Party the first ever Mario Party where Waluigi gets introduced. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you look all the way over there, there's basically some construction equipment over there that we can see, because I guess the island originally belonged to Luigi, and Waluigi ends up just going over with his construction equipment and just knocking down all the Luigi signs and all the stuff that has Luigi's little L, and just claiming the island for himself. But basically, he ends up bumping into a random super fat man that we call the Wario Man, right as he's just, doing his own thing with his excavator and just, digging up things. The two of them end up meeting together and decide to go and become allies and just hang around with each other for a bunch of, we'll just say for the rest of their lives, pretty much. Because since they both decide that they both have a lot of things in common, one of them being that they both love gold and other valuables. So then they decide later on that they're going to be going and basically just going to participate in a really big tennis tournament with the Mario gang, which is also basically Waluigi's first appearance in a Mario sports game, which is the Mario Tennis 64. So I'm going to be showing you this intro for the game, where we have, Waluigi and Wario, and then just them just going and trying to show off how amazing that they think they are and everything. So here you all go. Bowser. So basically, as we just saw in that little scene, Waluigi was trying to intimidate, Luigi and stuff. And if Bowser and Boo hadn't shown up, there could have been some sort of fight or something going on between all of them. But yeah, basically for the rest of Waluigi's career, he just ends up, just participating in the rest of the Mario spin-off games. So like I said before, the Mario Kart games, the Mario Sports, all of them, all the Mario parties, and yeah, he just still tries to be better than Luigi and all of them, just because, him and Wario just both hate the fact that how Mario and Luigi are both, more popular than they are and stuff, which makes them super jealous, obviously. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Get the greatness. Have the amazing happy times now. And we will be seeing you in my next video coming up pretty soon now. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man. You already know that things go here now. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man. Always got to keep it going and get the greatness like we always try to do, yeah? Like we always try to do in this life. Woo! Yeah!